Hey, it's me again. I have this really awesome background. It's kind of weird because I'm outside my hotel room and I have this the dark setting in the back. It almost looks superimposed. But this video is about why advertising your book is a waste of time. And it's important because if you've already published a book and you're thinking about book marketing or sales and you're not sure, how to sell more books, you'll notice a lot of successful authors who are really talking about book advertising. They're talking about advertising on Facebook or advertising on Amazon. And the reason is because if you've already done everything right, advertising can be one of the most effective ways to sell more books and to keep visibility. It's difficult to do well. It's difficult to make more than you spend. It can be very successful during launch to boost your rank or to build your bots or your audience. So even if you're losing money advertising, it can be worth it when you launch. The problem is if you're not making money with your advertising from book sales, it's not sustainable. You can't keep doing it. And like I said, it's difficult to pull off and things change all the time. So even with Facebook or Amazon ads, even if they're successful for you this week, they may not be successful next week. But there's a reason I don't really encourage most authors to start off with advertising right away, and that's because it only works if you've already got a really strong basis. So if your book cover is already brilliant, if you already have a book description that converts your readers really well, and especially if you already know exactly who your audience is and what they like and what they're looking for, and the search terms that they look for, like what keywords are they using. If you already know all of that stuff, if you're an expert publisher, you've already got a perfect book cover design and description and everything like that, then advertising can be very successful. And it's definitely worth doing and figuring out once you've got a very stable, basic platform. The problem is 90% of authors have core problems with their book that they're not willing to fix. So they're looking for book marketing, they're looking for visibility, they're looking for PR, publicity. They want someone else to sell their books for them, but their basic core offer isn't converting, which just means when people go to your Amazon page, even if they're the right readers, it's not clear who your book is for or what it's about or whether or not they're going to like it. And the book cover doesn't make it immediately obvious whether or not that book is for them. There's a lot of simple mistakes on your Amazon page that most authors are making, and you've got to fix those before you do advertising. So if you're looking for like how to sell more books and you're not sure what's going wrong, you may not necessarily need to invest in a course on advertising your book or figuring out how to advertise your book on Facebook or there's some kids behind me, I think, who are making a lot of noise. But the point is, advertising is not the first step. I just put up a video about my 4-day challenge, which is going on this week. So I'm going to focus on the 4 main things most authors get wrong. It's a free challenge. I encourage you to look for those videos and participate so I can give you some feedback. That will help. I've got a question from Wasim, which is, what do you think of the science fiction genre? I love science fiction. I write fiction also, and science fiction is one of the ones I'm most drawn to, although not necessarily the best seller. I'll talk more about publishing fiction in another video. But in this video, I'm just kind of reminding you, if your book isn't selling, or if you're launching a book soon, or if you're worried about selling your book, even if you have lots of books out, advertising isn't your first thing that you need to pay attention to. So don't be worried if you find advertising overwhelming or you're not sure how to get started. The first thing you need to focus on are the core things that are really going to screw up your conversion. So that's what I'm going to focus on this week in this 4-day challenge. I'm going to do a live video over the next 4 days, focusing on one of the main, there are basically 4 modules to my Guerrilla Publishing course, and in the Guerrilla Publishing workbook, there are these 4 modules also, so we're going to go through and talk about some of those. None of them are really advertising, although in the 4th day, we'll talk a little bit more about advertising, because that's about, once you've done everything perfectly with the first 3, you can focus on building traffic, and advertising is a great way to get more visibility once you've done everything right the first time. So anyway, this is just another video. I'm going to make a few more videos tonight, I think, if the light doesn't get too bad behind me, talking about some of the other things that have been on my radar recently. I haven't done as many videos, YouTube videos, as I'd like to, because we've been traveling over the last few weeks. But I want to get a bunch done now because we're in a stable place with good internet. So I hope that helps a little bit. If you're interested in advertising, I hope you pay a little more attention to the other videos I'm putting out this week, because that'll really help you to do the stuff you need to do before you invest in advertising. Otherwise, you're kind of throwing your money away and you're not getting the conversion that you need. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I'm going to start to do more live videos soon. I hope my content is useful for you, even if you never buy anything, or if you don't join my private community to get more help and feedback from me. I hope the free content, my free videos, they'll help you to sell more books also. If so, leave a comment. Let me know that I'm helping you. Thanks. Bye-bye.